Hello. So it's day two of my promise of bringing five new words to the table. And I just saw one interview of Ayushman and Zoya Akhtar. And what Ayushman said was being true to oneself. So I'm being true to oneself. I've tried putting up videos of different content. And right now I'm in a place where I really want to put what things I really like doing, and I am going to repeat this multiple times that these videos are for a purpose that I want to aim for self improvement, and at the same time, how can I self improve by doing the things I love? I've been a fan of improving my English, and once a teacher came into our school, and she was there to promote newspaper, not sell newspaper, but she was from Times of India, and she asked everybody to subscribe to Times of India. And just one a suggestion she gave us that whenever you're reading words, don't just read words. Read it with a sentence. That how are you going to place those words in a sentence and then use it. So this actually made a mark because I was just learning sentences. Like I know a particular word, but I don't know how the placement is. So when I at least has a grasp of a single sentence where we can put that word, things at least change a little bit because then I have an idea of at least one sentence where I can put it if a situation comes. So I promise people, let's get started. So the first word I prepared a presentation because I in the previous video I thought why not create it in a good atmosphere, and this is the first word that I want to share is posterity. What is posterity? So the word posterity actually means future generation, and descendants is also future generation. एक but descendant is a similar synonym. Posterity को future generation लो, and when we use future generation in a sentence, we can use it like Bhagat Singh will only be understood by the posterity. For posterity, he was a visionary. So you can use posterity in that sense. और posterity के example like इसमें भी लिखा है the victims names are recorded for posterity for future generation. Victims name क्यों कि ये उनकी family से हो सकते हैं और ये लोग इफेक्ट हुए थे. uh, Example of posterity is also that these are impromptu examples. तो मैं सोच रही हूँ कि posterity is future generation. If anyone has watched Schindler's List, they will remember him as a man who saved Jews, and there were numerous Jews. So only the posterity, not only the posterity will thank uh, Schindler for his contribution towards the existence of Jews around the world. So posterity is the first word we learn today. The second is resonate. What is resonate? Resonate is a verb, and it tells that it means that produce or to be filled with deep, full, vibrating sound. रेजोनेट का मैं हिंदी में वर्ड बताती हूँ. मतलब रेजोनेट में इसमें मैंने इसके एग्जाम्पल लिए कि what does resonate actually mean. It means shared feelings. So whenever you listen to someone and you relate to that person, तुम्हें लगता है कि this person is actually speaking what I am thinking, and or in some way you are relating to that person. That जैसे example, I have been studying German from sixth class, and a person is studying a new language, not German but French, from sixth class, and he explains the difficulty of learning a foreign language. So I can resonate with him. I can sync with his vibration, or I can reverberate, जो इसका एक और मीनिंग है. reverberate is मुझे समझ आ रहा है वो क्या बोल रहा है, हम sync में आ रहे हैं. So it is a shared feeling that I can relate to him. I can relate to the difficulty of learning a foreign language. So I can resonate with him. So the second word resonate is done. The third is patriarchy. अब patriarchy को हिंदी में बोलते हैं पितृसत्ता. तो मुझे आई swear to God that when for the first time someone used this word patriarchy, I did not know, but I actually read it somewhere and didn't mind searching the meaning of it. So patriarchy is पितृसत्ता. What is पितृसत्ता? It is a noun, a system of society. Society मतलब जहाँ हम रहते हैं, government in which father or the eldest male, male बहुत बड़ा word है कि male gender is the head of the family and his descent का अभी हमने क्या पढ़ा, posterity is reckoned through the male line. Reckoned मतलब वो जानी जाती है अपनी मेल लाइन की वजह से. तो पितृसत्ता का एग्जाम्पल ये हो सकता है कि ऐसे कि जिसमें हेड ऑफ द फैमिली इज ओनली द मेल फिगर. See, a social system in which the male is the primary authority figure to the social organization, and they hold authority over women and children, which is generally the case in most families. But it is a system. This is not what is generally true for everyone, but it is a system that is prevalent in our society. So this system is named as patriarchy, called Pitrasatta. So after patriarchy, I thought of finding a word called metamorphosis. Metamorphosis is a noun, and I will promise you that I'll post what is a noun, what is a pronoun, what is an adverb in the day three video. But what is metamorphosis? Metamorphosis is called transformation. Transformation इसका synonym है, but what it actually means is the process of transformation from an immature form to an adult form into और more distinct stages. मतलब दो से ज्यादा stages में, ऐसा नहीं है कि आप A to B ही है, आपका ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन होता है and it can be best explained through this. इसमें कैटरपिलर से सीधा बटरफ्लाई नहीं बन रहा, इससे धीरे धीरे ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन हो रहा है, जिसमें वो एक पहले अपने आप को शेल में रखता है, वो शेल का ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन है, उससे बटरफ्लाई आ रही है एंड पूरा बटरफ्लाई बनने में ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन. सो मेटामॉर्फोसिस इज अ बेटर synonym for transformation, and it can be used that my metamorphosis. An example of this is that the metamorphosis of her happened when a tragic event happened in our life. It happened in her life, and that could be anything. Her metamorphosis started when she made the foreign. When she decided that she would study abroad for her graduation, or when she her metamorphosis started when she started living alone, or she became financially independent. So this is what metamorphosis is, transformation. All right, so the last is oxymoron, and the last word for today is oxymoron. It is a noun, and oxymoron is a figure of speech. It means a figure of speech which apparently contradictory terms appear in conjunction. Apparently contradictory, apparently is सामने से दिख रहा है apparent to eyes, बहुत visible to eyes, contradictory एक दूसरे को उल्टा काटने वाली terms appear in conjunction मतलब एक साथ. अब the example of oxymoron इसमें दिया है कि deafening silence, मतलब इतनी तेज साइलेंस. अब इतनी तेज आवाज साइलेंट कैसे हो सकती है? तो दिस इज ऑक्सीमोरॉन, टू वर्ड्स इन कंजंक्शन, टू कॉन्ट्रडिक्टरी टर्म्स इन कंजंक्शन. मैंने इसके और एग्जाम्पल लेना. इसके एग्जाम्पल है क्लियरली मिसअंडरस्टूड, दैट आई एम क्लियरली मिसअंडरस्टूड. हाउ कैन वन बी क्लियरली मिसअंडरस्टूड? These are oxymoron. Act naturally. One cannot act if they're natural, but they have to act naturally. She was pretty ugly. How can one be pretty yet ugly? But this is मेरे हिसाब से what I've gathered through it. The ugly here is the noun, and pretty is the adjective. And when the adjective is completely contradictory to the noun here or the verb or anything, then it becomes oxymoron. So you're funny हूँ, but how are you defining funny? Seriously funny. And now funny and serious are contradictory terms. So it is an oxymoron. Missing. How am I missing? She's been found missing. हमने ढूंढा और पता करा कि वो missing है. So you cannot be found and missing at the same time, but yet it is making sense. So this is what oxymoron is. And some more examples, I guess. Yes, known secret. How can a secret be known? How can a confusion be orderly? Because something which is in order cannot be a confusion, but it is a confusion. A confirmed rumor. Rumor cannot be confirmed. That is why they are rumors. But Virat Kohli is going to marry Anushka Sharma was a confirmed rumor. Awfully nice. She's extremely nice. So awfully nice. How can someone be awful and nice at the same time? So oxymoron. So these are the five words for today, which is I will name them without showing the slides. क्योंकि मुझे भी याद करना है. The first was posterity. Posterity is future generation, correct. And second one was resonated. Resonate मतलब कि you can relate to it. You can vibrate with the same vibration. Hmm. And the third was patriarchy. Patriarchy is Pitrasatta, where a male dominates the descendants or the future generation, posterity, and it is believed that he is the only person who will head the family. It is believed, and this type of society that it resonates with the thinking is called a patriarchal society. So the fourth one is not oxymoron. Oxymoron is the fifth one. Metamorphosis is called transformation. My metamorphosis started when I thought of making something that I truly love, is learning a language, which is English. And fifth one is oxymoron. Oxymoron is two apparently contradictory terms in conjunction. So oxymoron. Um, I am going to thank you for this brief video. One more word, if you really want to learn, is I will Google in rampant. I thought of including this. What is rampant? Rampant is an adjective. Okay, I can use it as a adjective. ठीक है. Uncontrolled. Rampant होता है uncontrolled, widespread. मतलब the rampant spread of coronavirus through China. Correct. ये भी सही बोला. Especially of something unwelcome. And ये भी correct है because coronavirus is a pandemic which is not welcome. People are dying, man. तो unwelcome है ये चीज. तो it is rampant, flourishing or spreading unchecked. But one thing, it is unchecked. मतलब unchecked हो सकता है, we are checking, but unchecked इसका meaning same नहीं है. It is मतलब it is spreading. What is spreading? The polarizing thoughts of people is rampant in this era. ऐसे हो सकता है. तो rampant is the extra word that I want to add for today. And still, thank you so much for listening to me. And five words for day three also. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Good night.